remember, we're going to start every proof the same way. We're going to begin with our givens. So go ahead and jot whatever givens they've given you in your proof. Just write them down exactly as they appear. And remember, the reason we know those things are true, we don't have to prove those, it's just because they're given to us. Add those tick marks to the diagram if you need to. Excuse me. In this case, they've already added side FJ and HJ being congruent to each other. The next phase of our proof then is to see what tick marks we can add. We need a reason to add whatever we're doing. This time, I noticed they've used the word midpoint in the givens. What that means is that G is going to split that segment FH into two equal pieces. And so if you watch, I'm going to go ahead and add tick marks to those two pieces. FG congruent to GH. The reason I know that is we're going to say because that's the definition of a midpoint. That's what a midpoint does. It splits into two congruent pieces. I also noticed there's another tick mark I can add. I can add that right to the center. This time, like in our previous proof, if you watch that video, I have a side that both triangles share. If two triangles share a side, I can say that that side is congruent to itself. So JG is congruent to JG, and we called that the reflexive property. Those are the only tick marks I'm able to add to this proof, to this diagram, but it's enough to be able to prove the two triangles are congruent to each other. If I take a look at my tick marks, all three sides are matched up, so that is one of our 5 shortcuts we've talked about. We can say that these two triangles are congruent to each other because of side, side, side.